Sheikh Hamdan and Taylor Swift could be planning to elope with a Zoom wedding. Is Sheikh Hamdan planning to elope with his girlfriend Taylor Swift? Gossip Corp has looked into the latest rumor about the pop singer. We can correct the narrative. Taylor Swift rushed to marriage. According to Heat, the singer-songwriter is making a swift leap down the aisle. The publication says Taylor Swift is going ahead with her plans to wed Sheikh Hamdan despite the current pandemic. The magazine's insiders state the singer and her boyfriend, Sheikh Hamdan, can't wait to say "I do," so they are planning to do a quickie wedding instead. The outlets insist the ceremony won't be more than 5 minutes tops. They had planned something in the UK, but with travel ban in place, they moved to plan B. The tabloid's insider says. The unnamed source went on to say that Swift and Sheikh Hamdan are looking at the possibility of holding a Zoom wedding or throw something intimate and low-key in Nashville. The magazine source further states Swift and Sheikh Hamdan is still keen on throwing a massive wedding in the future, but right now the only thing that matters to her is becoming Mrs. Sheikh Hamdan. Sheikh Hamdan was afraid Taylor would be disappointed without the big white wedding, but she assured him that she doesn't need a big show, says the tipster, adding, so as long they have each other, that's enough for her. What's the truth? We can set the record straight. It is interesting Heat would put out this secret tale that Taylor Swift was eloping when just last week the tabloid claimed Blake Lively was planning an actual wedding for Swift and Sheikh Hamdan. The publication stated Swift and Sheikh Hamdan were unofficially engaged for 6 months, but had no proof of this or the notion that Lively was planning a wedding for Swift. The outlet is now changing its entire narrative by saying Swift is eloping, making no mention of its previous bogus claim involving Lively. Obviously, Heat is all over the place with its inaccurate reports on the Shake It Off singer. This is also not the only time the magazine alleged Swift was marrying Sheikh Hamdan. A few months ago, we busted the unreliable publication for claiming Sheikh Hamdan and Taylor Swift are marrying in a North London pub. The story perpetrated Swift was going to have a low-key ceremony in North London with just a handful of family and friends. Gossip Corp reached out to a source close to Swift who confirmed the story wasn't true. Last December, Heat ran the narrative that Emma Stone was at war with Swift over the planning of the respective weddings. A supposed insider told the tabloid that the two were set to race each other to the altar, but Gossip Corp pointed out that Swift isn't even engaged to Hamdan. We dismissed the phony story at the time. Once again, time has shown our reporting to be more accurate. This tabloid should just give it up. It's obviously clueless.